Say they do. And you know, Glenn, when you talk about old-time show business, there's one phase of it that you just cannot overlook.
And that is?
That is the minstrel days.
Boy, weren't those good old minstrel shows wonderful?
Oh, I should say they were. You know, Glenn, minstrels were the daddy entertainment.
That's right. They used to start their shows off with that famous old line, "Gentlemen, be seated."
Right, and performers like that great monologist, Lou Dockstader, would come out on stage, and Lou would have a smudge of black on him right up there.
Yeah, and George Primrose had one right down here.
That's right, and oh gosh, there were a host of others. Names and fellas like Honey Boy Evans and Bert Williams.
Yeah, and Eddie Leonard and Al Jolson.
Oh, man, you're talking about the tops there. And while we're at it, don't you forget those old end men there.
Oh, those comical end men.
Now, look at here, Mr. Tambo.
Well, now, what is it, Mr. Bone?
Boy, I wants to know what is all this talk I hear about you having a job in the circus?
Oh, I had me a job in the circus, but I quit there.
You quit there? Well, why did you do that?
Well, I had to do me 2 jobs at one time.
2 jobs at one time?
That's right.
Well, sonny boy, what was they?
Well, first of all, I had to stick my head through a hole in a piece of canvas, and people throwed baseballs at me.
Oh, my, that must have been hard on your head.
Oh, well, I didn't mind that part of it so much.
Well, then, what was the trouble?
It was the people behind me throwing darts. And, boy, tell me, what's all this I hear about you buying a cow farm?
Oh, did you hear tell about that? Well, sonny boy, I bought me a large cow farm. Man, I bought me a cow farm with 99 cows and 1 bull.
You bought a cow farm with 99 cows and 1 bull?
That is what I said, son, precisely.
Well, boy, you must be independent.
No, but that darn bull is. But you know, son, the other day, some uncouth individual come by, and do you know what he done?
I know. Tell me, what did he do?
Well, I tell you, son, he done come along, and he went and cut off all the tails on my cows.
He cut off all the tails on your cows?
That's right.
Why, man, that's terrible.
I know. You know what I'm gonna have to do now?
I know. Tell me, what are you gonna have to do now?
Well, boy, I'm gonna have to sell them all wholesale.
Well, why are you gonna have to sell them all wholesale?
Well, I can't retail them.
And Ryan. Thank you. Oh, I love those modern minstrel men.
Maggie Murphy's home. And now, 2 quiet people, Cotton Watts and Chick.
Lady, let that be a lesson to you.
What's the matter with you boys shooting up that man's hen house?
I'll shoot any chicken trying to follow me home.
Well, why don't you get a job and go to work?
You almost had me a job this morning.
Where?
I went down to the post office and asked that man, could he let me have one of them jobs as a letter toter?
No, Cotton, you mean a mail carrier.
And the man said before he could give me a situation, he'd have to put me through a simple self-examination.
No, stupid. You mean a civil service examination.
Well, the man carried me in a little room and set me down and started asking me a gang of questions.
Well, what'd he ask you?
First thing the man asked me is, how far is it from the sun to the moon?
He asked you how far it was from the sun to the moon?
Yeah, that's what the man asked me.
Well, what'd you tell him?
I told him if he was going to give me that route, I didn't want the job.
Well, tell me, how would you like to go to work for me?
Yes, ma'am. How much you going to pay me, I hope?
Well, let's see now. I'll pay you all your worth.
No, ma'am. I got to have some money.
You know, Cotton, I'm making a picture called The Lion Tamer.
The Lion Tamer?
Uh-huh.
There ain't but one kind of lion I'll mess with.
What kind's that?
Ooh, that's a dandelion.
Now, all I want you to do is meet me at the zoo in the morning at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, with the rest of the monkeys.
With the rest of the monkeys.
Yeah, I'll bring my grandpa with me.
I want to get a moving picture of you in the lion's cage.
Well, if you ever do get a picture of me in a lion's cage, it'll be moving all right.
Oh, Cotton, the lion can't hurt you.
Can't hurt me. Well, nobody can make me hurt myself.
Why, the lion's tame. He'll eat right off your hand.
Eat off of your hand and off of your leg, too. I know them cats.
Oh, but you don't understand, Cotton. The lion was raised on milk.
Raised on milk? I was, too, but I eat pork chops now.
Why, he can't bite you.
Now, how come he can't bite me?
He hasn't got a tooth in his head.
I know, but he can gum me to death. I don't want him gnawing on me.
Now, all I want to do is snap you as you enter the lion's cage.
You just want to snap me as I enter?
Yes.
Well, you better snap me as I enter, because you will never be able to focus me when I start out, because I'm Alabama bound.
Hip sees few knows. Hip sees few. The Pope is dead. Jerusalem fire is burning. Blackouts in Europe. Ibrahim Traore. Black fist raised. Unnatural mystic in the air. He sees, few knows. The wise man said all that glitters is not gold. Heap sees, few knows. I remember the old folk, them a say, fire day a must tail him, think a cool breeze, and we are jamming till a break of dawn. It is past 2023. And Africa still not free. Russia, China, European Union, two wings, same bird. The invisible thread that binds the blanket of illusion. He sees, few knows. What goes around comes around. Same old movie. We as a people just can't beat the odds. Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, Ibrahim Traore, ranging in ranks. Different times, different level, all same puppets. The many are afraid of the big bad wolf, but look behind the Iron Curtain. It's only the little old wizard of illusion. Heap see, few knows. Yes, Ibrahim Traore in the hands of the puppet masters. Heap sees, few knows. Bob Marley, the prophet, died for our sins. We were supposed to fulfill the book, the holy book of wonder, like the Muslims gathered in prayer. We were supposed to call down the mothership. Heap sees, few knows. One thing we know is certain. Mothership will fly like it always does. There was no black revolution in 21st century. It was telepathic, the secret known only to the chosen. Heap sees, few knows. Babylon is burning. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Babylon is burning. Heap sees, few know. Heap sees, few know. The Pope is dead. Jerusalem fire is burning. Blackouts in Europe. Ibrahim Traore, black fist raised. Unnatural mystic in the air. Heap sees, few knows. The wise man said, all that glitters is not gold. Heap sees, few knows. I remember the old folk them, I say fire, they are mus tail and think a cool breeze. And we are jumping till the break of dawn. It is past 2023 and Africa still not free. Russia, China, European Union to wing, same bird. The invisible thread that binds the blanket of illusion. Heap sees, few knows. What goes around comes around, the same old movie. We as a people just can't beat the odds. Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, Ibrahim Traore, ranging in ranks, different times, different level, all same puppets. The many are afraid of the big bad wolf, but look behind the iron curtain, it's only the little old wizard of illusion. Heap see, few know. Yes, Ibrahim Traore, in the hands of the puppet masters. Heap see, few knows. Bob Marley the prophet died for our sins. We were supposed to fulfill the book, the holy book of wonder, like the Muslims gathered in prayer. We were supposed to call down the mothership. Heap sees, few knows. One thing we know is certain. Mothership will fly like it always does. There was no black revolution in 21st century. It was telepathic, the secret known only to the chosen few. Heap sees, few know.